Hello, everyone.
Hey, everybody.
I'm Steve.
I'm Marc.
And this is Smokeysteveandmarc.
Yes, it is.
Welcome back.
Yes, I think next time we should all say it together. Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
I don't even know wherever that started.
I don't know.
I have no idea.
I think some things we just started saying and it was concise. Like I can do that ending spiel in my sleep.
Oh, I know. We have to change all that. I can do it too. Like
Yeah.
I can just be like, da, 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 da. I know.
Yeah,
I know,
that goes
right? Anyway, hi. It's nice to see you. How you doing?
Nice to be seen.
Yeah.
You look like you're doing well.
Oh,
You look very handsome today.
oh, isn't he sweet? Thank you.
I'm trying to build this up so I can pad the blow.
Yeah, because we are going to have fun tonight. We're going to get a little competitive.
And we're going to get in the kitchen to get competitive.
It's our cook-off. It's a Marc versus Steve cook-off. We haven't done one in a while.
No,
These
we
are
haven't.
always fun, you know.
Yeah, we get to show off the recipes we're doing, and I get to be in the kitchen, which
Uh-huh.
I've been doing more and
You
more
have.
actually in the last few months,
Yeah.
considering I didn't do it at all
Um.
before. So I'm getting sharper. My skills are getting better enough to compete.
I guess we'll see, won't we?
Yeah, I think we will.
Well, you know, because you know how competitive we are with each other.
Oh, terrible, terrible. Terribly awful.
But no, I'm excited to do it. I like doing those, and some people had sent in some suggestions, and one of them was what you had mentioned, doing a you know, where you have a basket,
Yeah.
like what is that, Iron Chef?
No, that's chopped.
Chopped, right? Like
They-
to do it like chopped.
They get like duck eggs and squid.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
arugula and a can of ginger ale.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
So I think that might be a cute idea. Like maybe
That's
I
fun.
could make a basket for you, and you could make a basket for me.
Yeah, and see what you can do with it. in real
Yeah,
time.
that might be cute. And then someone else had suggested to do a where you just wake up one morning and you just cook something with what you have in the house. Like you can't go to the store, you can't nothing. You have to.
That sounds interesting. I
Yeah.
think there was a pantry challenge some folks were doing.
Oh, a pantry challenge
For a period of time, either like a day, a week, or a month, to only live out of the pantry.
Yeah,
Don't buy any food
yeah.
for that. And see how long you can go.
Oh, that's interesting too.
It's a challenge financially. See how much you can save.
Yeah,
To get creative.
yeah.
Like last night, we didn't have a lot in the house, so I made polenta
Mm-hmm.
and chicken. Well, I had potatoes and the other stuff in it. I forget what you... Not Parmesan. Cacciatore, perhaps.
Oh, cacciatore.
And it came out really good, and it probably cost a nickel.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's cornmeal mush.
Yeah,
But when you
right.
say it in Italian, it's polenta.
And we had the stuff here, so you just kind of rated what we
Yeah.
had, and I like that
Yeah.
idea. That's a cute idea.
Mm-hmm. They'll have to make it challenging for each other, but still sort of realistic. Like, I
Yeah.
can't give you some
Yeah.
saltines and a bottle of Vapor Rub and make a lasagna.
That would be interesting.
Yeah, I would say so.
But yeah, no, keep sending in those suggestions because we're putting some time into the channel and we're thinking about some different things to do in the upcoming months. So and the suggestions have been so cool and like ones I hadn't even thought of. You know, it's
Yeah.
really really cool. So, well, we have a lot to cook tonight.
We do.
So, this is our Marc versus Steve cook-off, and our theme is ground meat.
Ground meat.
So, who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
You're gonna go
Well,
first?
I don't want to embarrass you, but I'll.
Oh, and now the smack talk begins. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Anyway,
we'll see how this pans out.
I guess we
All
will,
right.
chef.
All right. All right. Well, take us away.
All right. Well, hello everyone. Guess who's on first? So, I'm going to take you guys through something that's very easy, handful of ingredients, almost a dump recipe. I'm going to make unstuffed cabbage roll.
Cabbage again. Doesn't he always use cabbage? Can we say one trick pony here?
So, a lot of people familiar with cabbage roll? Meat filling, wrapped in blanched cabbage, little sauce on top. You've probably either seen it in the frozen section or maybe your little grandma made it too. We're going to go through today and make a casserole style. So it's all going to be in one skillet and it should come together in probably about 40 minutes total. So I have a pan warming up right here. Don't mind our burners, 2 is scalding. And I'll take you through the meat and the onions. This is 2 pounds ground beef. I think it's 80-20, 93-7. It's a mixture of a couple. So that goes in. And I have 1 large onion. So, chopped up. And what I'm going to do is get in here, break it up a little bit, let it brown. The onions will tender up a little bit, and it'll maybe put out some grease. So I'm going to go with this for about 5 to 7 minutes, and then drain if necessary, and we'll be back for essentially just part 2. See? Little trick I got there for you. Put it through a pasta strainer and the grease will come out the bottom. See? Okay, we're drained. Put the beef back in. And now we're just gonna dump. So over here I have 1 cup of tomato sauce, plain, just not spaghetti sauce, just out of the can. And 2 tablespoons of minced garlic. Or whatever you like. If you're a garlic fiend, go for it. But that. Half a cup of water. Just for a little liquid. And then we have 1 small head of cabbage, chopped. And just into little pieces, whatever you like. Remember, the smaller you cut it, the faster it'll cook. I'll throw that in. And then our last ingredient is 2 14-ounce cans of tomatoes, or a 28-ounce can. And we're gonna, I swear to God, we're gonna fit this in here. Okay. All right, let me just blow the rim of this. Okay, and last our seasonings. We have 2 teaspoons of salt, I'm using kosher, and 1 teaspoon of ground pepper. And just like that. Give it a stir. Once it smashes down a little bit and you can get the lid on, it's gonna go for about 30 minutes. Check the tenderness of it. Either eat a piece or try it with a fork. Knives are deceiving. When you check with a knife, sometimes you get tough stuff to chew. So I'm gonna leave this here. And then I'll stir it periodically, but we're gonna let it go on medium for about 20 minutes, 30 minutes, probably closer to 30. We'll check back with you when it's done. We'll see how complicated Marc's recipe is. Mine is quite simple.
Oh, those are fighting words, aren't they? Well, at least a preschooler can't make mine.
That's a little bit all right. You think? I think so. So I let this go for 35 minutes to get the cabbage the way I like it. You can see it reduced. There's more juice on top, but don't forget down here we have all that tasty ground beef and the tomatoes, and it reduced, and it's very, very tasty. So, as far as cabbage rolls go, some people put different ingredients based on where you're from. I've seen people put vinegar, I've seen people put raisins, celery salt, celery seed. If you wanted to do that for this recipe, celery seed, you could put fresh celery in, if you wanted to. It's suggested also that because these are cabbage rolls, you could serve them over some white rice. So minute rice, from scratch, get it Chinese takeout, I don't know. But feel free to do that as well. And we're just gonna serve her up. This is plenty of food for probably about 4 or 5 people, if this is the entree. Ooh. Get one little tomato or so to go to on top. Alrighty. I'd say that looks like it's pretty good. Pretty simple, came together pretty quick. And there's a ton of it. So, there you have it, my entry. Unstuffed cabbage roll. Not bad. bad.
No, that's not bad at all. I love the idea of like a deconstructed cabbage roll.
It's so
ingenious.
good. I was nibbling while I had to test and see
Well,
if it
of
was
course you
done.
did,
So I
yeah.
had to eat a quarter cup of it. And it was very, very good.
Mhm.
You know, not just trying to.
Mhm.
It's very good. So
Yeah.
give it a whirl if you have a chance.
Oh yeah, it's
Mhm.
easy recipe.
Very
yeah.
easy, cheap, cabbage, ground meat of any kind.
And you know what's good about a recipe like that is like really after you do the prep and then you put it on to cook, like
Mhm.
that's it. You walk away, it does its thing. You
Yeah,
know,
this
it's
one's
real
done.
easy, yeah.
And
And serve it over white rice for
the full
yeah.
effect, you can probably throw it in your Instant Pot and it'll be done in like an hour or something. For the cook time on the veggies, no, 6 minutes maybe.
Yeah,
Cabbage
a
cooks
lot
really
less
quick, so if you
in the
browned it in
Instant
the
Pot.
base and then do it, then
I
it's
bet you
truly
that
a
would
done.
work. Yeah.
Probably would.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it is a good recipe, I have to say, and I'm impressed, but not that impressed because wait till you see what I have in store. So I guess it's my turn! Yay! Okay, so I have a fantastic recipe for you. Yes, I do. And since our theme is ground beef, the first thing that comes to mind is meatloaf, right? So I have a fabulous meatloaf recipe for you right now.
Meatloaf. How pedestrian. How basic.
But not just any meatloaf recipe. Y'all, we're gonna make meatloaf pockets. Oh yeah, wait for it. With a peach barbecue glaze. Oh.
Of course there's a glaze on it. Well, we'll see.
And it's so easy to do too. You can have everything, prepared and on the table within 30 minutes too, okay? So, I guess it all starts with the ingredients. The first thing we need, so here I have 1 beaten egg. I have here a half a cup of breadcrumbs. Right here we have 2 tablespoons of prepared barbecue sauce. For our seasonings, we have 1/2 teaspoon each of salt, pepper, and Italian seasoning. And over here we have 1.5 teaspoons of minced garlic and onion flakes there, okay? Over here we have 1 cup of shredded Monterey Jack cheese, 1 cup of mixed vegetables. That's frozen. You could also use canned as well. And for our glaze, it's so simple. 1/4 cup of prepared barbecue sauce and 1/3 cup of peach preserves. Oh yeah, and we need ground beef, right? So I bumped this recipe up a notch. Oh yeah, we're going lean. This is a more healthy recipe because we're gonna be using some ground turkey. Oh yeah, each individual portion will clock in under 400 calories a serving.
And it's healthy too?
Alright, so the first thing I did was I preheated my oven to 400 degrees, and then I got a baking dish out, just a regular lasagna pan or something like that. I lined it with foil, and then I sprayed the foil with some cooking spray, okay? And then we'll go ahead and set that aside. So, in a large bowl, we combine our ground turkey. It was 1 pound, okay? Our egg, and our breadcrumbs, all of our seasonings, and finally our barbecue sauce as well. Put that all in there, and now this is our meatloaf base. So we're gonna just mix this all very well until it's nice and combined. Oh, forget that spoon, right? There's nothing better than using your hands. My goodness. All right, so our mix is all ready to go, and we're on to our next step. Oh, don't look at that. I'm so embarrassed. Look, I gotta get new dish towels. I better write that down, right? I know they look so awful. Okay, so now what we're gonna do, we are going to divide our mixture roughly into 4 equal portions, just like so. Okay, and then the next step, what we're going to do is we're going to get a pan out and a piece of parchment or a piece of wax paper, and we're going to, here, I'll just show you. We're going to take our 1/4 of our mix here, and we're gonna flatten it down with our hands until we get about a 6-inch round or so. It can be, it's gonna be rough. Don't worry, it doesn't have to be exactly 6 inches. But now it's time to stuff it. So what we're gonna do is, if you're using frozen mixed vegetables, remember this is 1 cup, you're gonna pop this into the microwaves for about 30 seconds to a minute, just to get the chill off of it. It doesn't have to be cooked all the way through. We just don't want to put it in frozen, okay? All right. All ready to go. Okay, so now we're also going to divide our vegetables in 4, and we're going to place that right in the center there. A fourth of our mixture here. I think that's about good. Yes, and then the same with our cheese. About a quarter of it, we're going to add to the center of it just like that, okay? So now, what we're going to do is form our pocket. So, using the paper that you use, wax or parchment, we're going to bring the sides up and around like that. Squish it down a little bit. And then we're going to seal our edges until it's nice and sealed. And then we're going to form it into an oval. All right, and that's what we're looking for there, okay? And now we're just gonna transfer this to our baking dish, and we're gonna place it in our baking dish seam side down, just like that. All right, and then repeat with the rest of our meat and filling. Alrighty, there we go. They're ready to go. So now we bake. Oh yes. So remember, 400-degree oven, and we're gonna bake these in there for about 20 minutes or so, or until a thermometer reads at least 165. Okay, but it'll be about 20 minutes. So while that's baking, let's make our glaze, and it is simple as this. All we're doing is mixing our peach preserves with our barbecue sauce, and we're just gonna stir that up until it's all nice and mixed together. Oh yes. And then what we're going to do is we're either going to spoon it over our loaves, or you can brush it over your loaves, however you want to do it, but we're not going to do that until the last 10 minutes of baking, okay? So 10 minutes before we take it out of the oven, put some glaze on there, and then 5 minutes before we take it out of the oven, put some more glaze on it, all right? All right, we're ready. Oh, look at that. Oh, wow, that looks so good. I cannot wait. Oh, looks good, huh? Okay, so this is a perfect make-ahead recipe as well. And how you would do that would let the meatloaves cool down completely, and then set them on like a sheet pan or something, and freeze them, right? Then take them out of the freezer and wrap each one individually and pop them back in the freezer for up to 4 months. Then when you're ready to have dinner, just the night before, take it out of the freezer, let it thaw in the fridge overnight, and then bake it like we did now, except you're going to bake it on a 350-degree oven for about 20 to 25 minutes, okay? Oh man, I can't wait to dig into that. Alright, so there we have it. My recipe for our cook-up. Oh yeah. Meatloaf Pockets with peach barbecue glaze. Yeah.
Is that cheese?
Yeah, here's a close-up of the insides. Check that out.
Mine doesn't have cheese.
Oh, I'm happy with the way these turned out. Yeah, they're good.
Yeah.
And it's good too, because, ground turkey sometimes can be iffy in recipes,
Yeah.
Just sometimes just doesn't taste right.
Yeah, it's got a gaminess factor in the back.
But this really did. It turned out nice. And as you saw, it's pretty easy too. It's not hard.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think it was. Do you?
Well, not as easy as mine.
Well,
but
yeah.
Yeah, I didn't think it was difficult.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was too difficult.
And the glaze, the mixture of the peach with the barbecue,
very good.
very, very good. Serve this alongside of some polenta,
Polenta
which we
good.
had, which was very, very good.
Which was good, yeah. It was
or maybe
good.
some roasted potatoes or something like that, and you have a great meal there. So there's yours.
Thank you.
And there's ours. Here, we'll do a side by side, and there they are, our ground meat recipes. So definitely let us know in the comments below which one you thought maybe a little better.
Try to let him down gently.
Please, because I get upset. I do.
Really? That's how you're gonna win? I get upset when I
Sympathy
lose.
vote.
Wow. Okay, Chantal.
No, this isn't a real competition,
No.
But
We just have a
we
lot
are
of-
curious, like maybe what recipe you liked better, which one you may try, or you try them both. Let us know.
If you try and throw a spin on it, let us know what the spin
Yeah,
was that you put.
definitely. Yeah, because like this one, you could swap out the veggies, put any kind of veggie in there if you want. Broccoli, cauliflower, I think would be good, and anything. So.
Yeah, and any meat ground would be good too.
And yours, I think, probably you could even take it one step further and add the rice right to it too.
You could put the rice right in here and just call it a day.
Yeah.
But it's good. It's
Oh,
good.
that was fun. It was fun on many different levels. Not only to have fun in the kitchen and make a video, but it was fun spending time with you too, doing it. Because obviously I'm filming him and he's filming me.
Yeah, that's kind of like the joke of it.
Yeah,
Where's Steve? He's holding the camera.
Right.
But it's not to be taken seriously because it's just cooking.
Yeah, it's
So,
just
who
cooking,
cares?
and it's a lot of fun. I had such a good time. I like doing those. We'll have to do them more often.
We will.
Like maybe once a month or something. I don't know.
We'll see.
Yeah, but I'm definitely anxious to try the chopped one.
Yeah,
I think that might be kind of fun.
That could be fun.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just go to the discount section at the grocery store and whatever's there.
Yeah,
You know, like
now watch
dented
everyone.
box of macaroni.
They're gonna
some
send in
Similac.
Steve's basket should be this. Mark's basket should be that. I can see it now. Oh my gosh.
Well, throw some softballs at me because I talk a lot of crap, but I'm not actually a chef.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
So
yeah.
Thank you very much.
Well, you do very,
This was-
very good. You're not. I mean, you always say you're a novice, but you like to cook.
I like to cook. Well, that's
Yeah.
the thing. It's like I would do it without a camera on. Like it's just fun. I cooked last night. Just a whimsical hour came through me, and I'm like, let's make dinner.
Let's make something. Yeah.
And I made something close to what we had for New Year's. I think our first New Year's in our last apartment.
Oh, right.
I did some sort of shrimp thing, barbecue over
polenta.
It was very good.
Yeah.
So
It
from
was
what I
good.
could remember,
Mhm.
which is not much,
Mhm.
I got polenta done.
I don't know what's with this cooking lately. Like I did too. I was like, oh, you know what? I want to make some soup, and so I made that tomato chicken sausage with the couscous in that soup. We made that probably, a year or two ago.
Oh, probably two.
And it was
Actually
very
more.
good. It was good, and so I wanted to make that. So I went through all the old recipes. I'm like, where is it? Where is it? And I found a lot of recipes, and now I want to make this and make that. So I pulled the recipe out for the derby pie. Do you remember we made that?
Derby pie.
It's like a chocolate chip pie.
Oh yeah,
It's like a pie crust with I grew up.
It's
it
good.
was called a derby pie or a Kentucky derby pie,
I never
but I
had
don't
it
know
until
what
you
the
showed me it.
proper name.
But it was good.
It's so good. So I think I'm gonna make that tonight.
That's
It's so good. Served with some warm with ice cream or whipped. Oh my gosh! Plus, when we hit the resolutions hard,
Yeah.
that all has to stop.
No,
all
homemade
these-
food is good because you
Yeah,
have control
homemade food
over
is
the
good.
ingredients.
Yes.
And you're a chef. I should be able to give you very little to work with.
Yeah.
And you should come out with something delicious.
Well, yeah, it's not
No.
that hard. I mean, you have to be a little creative, I guess. But
Otherwise, it's Miracle Whip sandwiches again.
there we go.
I loved them as a kid. I loved Miracle Whip. wheat
I
bread.
liked
that was it.
Yeah, well, the only thing similar to that was white bread, regular mayonnaise, and sliced tomato.
No,
That's what we would have.
No, I'd have sliced tomato on like the best darkest bread you could find,
Ah.
and Miracle Whip.
Mm-hmm.
When I got eating disordered, I changed to mustard. I have to maintain my
yes.
boyish figure, especially if I'm
Right.
going to be winning any kind of contest. I got to be in peak
Yes.
performance shape.
Yes.
So
I often wondered with our Marc versus Steve cook-offs how to end it. Like, should we crown a champion and they get a little award or something,
Yeah.
or do we put it to you guys, or do we just do it like this for fun? I don't know.
I think we just do it for fun. If
I
you want to
think it's
vote,
just fun.
if you want to vote in the description, vote.
Oh heck yeah! I am curious to see what recipe you may try or
Yeah.
you may like or didn't like.
Winner
you know.
gets bragging rights,
Yeah. Well, very true.
and we'll leave
Very
it at
true.
that.
We'll leave it at that. Yeah. My favorite ground beef recipe, I grew up on this, was now my grandmother called it poor man's meal. I don't think that's the proper name for it.
I've known like 4 recipes for poor man's
Yeah,
meal,
all
from the
different.
Depression.
Yeah.
and all different.
But what it was, it's just ground beef with onions, and then you saute it like yours started off with, and then you add macaroni to it, and that's it. Salt, pepper, like no tomatoes, no sauce, anything. I love that so much. I still to this day like it.
Yeah.
And that's all it is. Ground beef, onions, and elbow macaroni. There was no, I
Nothing
know
fancy.
that, like, I guess traditionally it would have like a tomato sauce kind of with it, but so it brought back memories too, this ground beef thing.
Yeah. Well, good. It was a nice treat.
Yes, it was.
So, well, is that all she wrote?
That's all she wrote.
That's all she wrote. So thank y'all for watching. Please do subscribe, hit the notification bell. You'll get alerts when we have new videos and when we go live. We're on Facebook, Instagram, all our contact info, all that stuff's below as well. Thank you again, and we'll catch up with you soon.
Oh, yes, we will. We'll definitely be back Friday for Friday Night Chit Chat. You'll be back Saturday for Coffee Talk. Lots happening this
There
week.
is. I know. Every 20 minutes, it's more.
Oh, I know,
it's
right?
more.
I know.
Yeah.
And then, of course, we'll be back Sunday night for our regular live stream at 6. Tomorrow's Steve will try to still up in the air a little.
Still up in the air a
Still
little.
up in the air a little. We got to get some more of them gadgets, I think.
I know. Well, there's some around.
We have
I know.
some around. We do.
So yeah, it's
So-
not for lack of content. It's a we'll see what kind of day it turns into kind of thing. So
Unless this is out tomorrow, which today would be Thursday, but filming it today is Wednesday, so maybe we'll put it out Thursday. Are you following me?
not at all.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll just see what happens. Okay. Oh, thank you everybody for stopping by. We had a blast. We hope you did too. We hope you give the recipes a try. If you do, shoot us a picture. We like to share those pictures every once in a while here on the channel, okay? Have a fantastic night, and we'll see you next time. Mwah! Bye. All right, I'm going to eat yours.